Aloha, High Vibe Tribe. It is Pink Bella. Welcome back to my channel. I am live today, and I'm just going to wait for a few souls to join us. Please let me know if you can hear me. It's like being back from holidays, trying to remember how to work all the applications and the equipment. So yeah, who's here? Sending aloha. I'll just shuffle the deck. We're going to do a quantum live galactic Akashic records reading for all of us today. Starseeds, Lightworkers, Empaths, 144,000. And thank you all for being here. Yay. Thank you all for being here. My name is Pink Bella Aloha, and I am I'm many things. I'm a Starseed awakened for a long time. So grateful that you all here and subscribers are on my channel, because some of us have been awake a long time. So I'm so grateful for this time and for our time together today. This is going to be a live galactic quantum reading for all of us for the new moon portal. We're still in the new moon in Virgo. Can you all hear me? Let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Aloha. So good to see you all. Getting back into the groove. I took a little bit of a break the last week in August. I did do that last session on Saturday, but I needed to rest. And I hope everybody is doing really, really well. Calling in all the best messages for all of us today and just waiting for everyone. Good. Thank you, High Vibrations. Waiting for everyone to come in. Before I forget, the last time I did this was July. There's an option to book a mini reading. I will do that after this session. It'll start at, it'll start in half an hour. So if you're interested in that, go to my website and reserve your spot. It's at the top of my website, and all the details are in the comments section. That can be a mini reading for the new moon, higher self messages, soul mission messages, any type of guidance. And you'll receive also a crystal dragon and a unicorn message as well. Yeah. So anyway, and whoever, you can still come to the other reading as well. So we'll just do a group reading here for us all today. We're going to talk about the new moon portal, which we're in right now. And by the way, everyone, this has opened up the lunar eclipse gateway. There is going to be not one, but 3 eclipses. So everyone buckle down and make sure you got all your tools ready to use. And it's fast paced. So we're going to have our first lunar eclipse after the 9/9 gateway. So let's just review September for a minute, okay? Aloha. So September, we're in the new moon portal right now, which is a kickoff. It's in Virgo for the eclipse energy. Then we have the 9/9 portal on September 9th. And what are all these gateways about? These gateways are about us stepping into our power every step of the way. Just think about every gateway as a step on the ladder, the awakening ladder, the ascension ladder, the consciousness expansion ladder. Then we have the equinox, which is going to be right after the full moon lunar eclipse. So there's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse on the 17th, 18th of September. Then we have the equinox gateway on the 22nd. So talk about a powerful September. We also have 2 eclipses in October. It's not going to be 2 this time. It's going to be 3. So that means what a powerhouse of releasing, letting go, and leveling up. Okay, so I feel like September is us. We're on the roller coaster, and as we hit the eclipse and the equinox, we're going to keep climbing. So lunar eclipses, and I will do a specific live in session just for the eclipses, but the lunar eclipses are about letting go. So we're going to be given an opportunity from now through the lunar eclipse as to who, what, where we need to release and let go. Then we are going to keep climbing. And I believe the solar eclipse is the first week in October. Then we have the second lunar eclipse mid-October. Through all of this, we have 5 planets retrograde. The one that's really impacting all of us right now is Uranus, that just went retrograde in Taurus on the 29th, I believe. Or first, 2nd of October, this is the 3rd today. And then Pluto in Capricorn is impacting us all as well. For those of you who don't know, Pluto went retrograde at the beginning of this year. It's very much impacting the United States of America. It's impacting the solar return chart, the chart of when the USA was created. And so it brings a lot of revolutionary energy, as does Uranus. And it's moved into Capricorn. So anytime Pluto moves into a sign, we feel that energy intensely, and I relate it to the Tower card in the tarot, so it's a huge transformer. It's going to be staying in Capricorn until about the 3rd week in November, which, by the way, after that, there are major federal elections in Canada in October, early November in the USA. Huge things are going to be unfolding as we head towards those dates. I consider those dates portals as well. And then by the time we get to the 19th of November, the dust will start to settle, okay? So the eclipse energy right now is new, but it's also the lunar eclipse right now is showing us what we need to release since the solar eclipse cycle this past April. I can feel the intensity of it as well. So yeah, please say aloha, everyone, where you're from, where you're at, how you're doing. And I'll just, as I'm shuffling the cards for us all, I just want to share a few things. So there's the mini readings that's going to start right after this. So you can book in for that if you wish to join us today. There is, let me just see. I just finished 2 amazing mentorships with beautiful souls. So I want to be grateful to both of them that you've worked with me for the last, since May. We've had an amazing time. I've grown, they've grown as well. And so what that means is there's 2 spots available to jumpstart your September to work with me on a mentorship level. And that's every 2 weeks with different color rays. Super cool. And I've really enjoyed, I just started offering this this time last year. Then what else is on offer? Oh, let's talk about the grid work. I'm going to do some grid work until today too. So there is still availability if anybody would like to join our Divine Goddess Codes grid work assignment that starts this Thursday. It's going to be amazing. I wrote up the notes and sent everything out for the team. You don't have to be an expert. You learn a lot. You'll receive, we all have a quantum healing with the Divine Goddess Code activations first. And then the second part is we are guided by the galactic teams and the divine goddesses where we need to anchor in the code. So we'll be working first with Banff, Lake Louise, Alberta, and the Rocky Mountains, which will go all the way down to New Mexico. I've already been given a piece that's going to connect in with the Pacific coast, all up and down North America. The second piece will be the big island of Hawaii with Pele and connecting all of those points as well. It always ends up being a pyramid. And then the third piece is going to be working with Mount Shasta and completing it all with the city of Los Angeles. So it's going to be super exciting. So if you're interested in that, there's still availability. And there's also an availability to work to book in with the Divine Goddess Code package as well, which is with the dragons. Final piece, let me just see. 2 more things, sorry, then we'll finish this up. So the Jedi training is ramping up. So that is on offer right now too. There's 2 pathways, the Starseed Galactic Archangel Michael and Deep Blue Dragon pathway or the Kuan Yin and Pink Dragon pathway. So that's ramping up. Lots of interest, lots of us wanting to accelerate our abilities and our Jedi, remember our Jedi training. And then finally, there's 6 ways to work with the dragons. Dragons are super important for all of us right now to level up our skills and our grid work and whatever we're working on. They help to protect our home and work with us in so many different ways. So there's 6 different ways. So all the dragon activation offers are on special right now. So check that out. And of course, single sessions as well for Soul Mission, Starseed Galactic information, all of that. So what's so important about the Akashic Records and why have I been talking about the Galactic Akashic Records? Because we're multidimensional beings. So quite often we realize that we've been here on this earth more than once. We're multidimensional. We understand about the different chakra systems, or we're learning about it. We want to know more about our past lives, you know, what we came in to heal with our family, the karma that we came in to clear. And then the multidimensional galactic information comes in because, of course, as an example, sometimes the root chakra traumas are not just from this life, but from, as an example, being a Lyran starseed, where Lyra was completely obliterated by the dark ETs, and many of us have been carrying that on a multidimensional level. So that's why I talk about the Galactic Akashic Records as well. Okay, does anybody have any questions, or you want to say aloha? Let me just say hi to everyone. I'm getting practice with remembering how to do this. So aloha, Laura, welcome. Aloha, Texas 555. Aloha, High Vibrations. Good to see you. Aloha, Teresa. Thank you so much for being here. And Be Divine. Hola. It's your birthday. So much is changing, sending love and light to all. Thank you. Yes. Very grateful to be here today with you all. Thank you for joining. And if you're watching this on replay, The mini readings are today, September 3rd, but I may be offering them more again this month. So just make sure you like subscribing and you're receiving the notifications, because everything ends up in my community tab. That's kind of the first place that I post now. Okay, so let's just ask in general what messages we need for all of us, placing a healing bubble of protection around everyone for this session, and asking the best galactic messages that we can bring in today for the new moon in Virgo, which is opening the eclipse gateway. So a very powerful energy. If you all get a chance, check out the transmission that I brought in for the whole month of September. There's so much that came in on Saturday for all of us, so it's pretty amazing. Divine goddess energy is rising, and there's a bit of resistance with the souls out there that are not ready for that or have not done that work themselves, and that's female or male. Okay, so we are bringing in that, we're anchoring in and integrating divine feminine Christed light codes from the sun to remember who we are and why we came. Beautiful. Okay, let's just pull it general messages for the new moon and see, and then I'll see what wants to come in for the 9/9 and the eclipse as well. Okay. Gaia Gateway Activation. So this is for all of us. Whatever label works for you, whether you're a Starseed, Lightworker, Divine Goddess, Grid Keeper, Gatekeeper. Gaia Gateway Activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, Earth intelligence. So this Gaia herself, Nova Terra, Earth, she as well is ascending. She's compartmentalizing different realities for all of us. But the main messages, and this came in on Saturday's call, is to spend time in nature. I know I sound like that's all I share about, but it's so important because she is transmitting wisdom to us and vice versa, and she's helping us stay aligned and grounded. That also means that our root chakra and our earth star need this assistance for right now, and you might all be feeling it with the new moon portal. Okay. Oh, sorry, just noticed there's new comments. Get in practice. Hold on. Let me see. Aloha, Holly Taylor. Welcome. Excellent. Be divine. I thought it was you, Bianca. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining. Aloha, Amber. Thank you for booking a mini reading. That is so awesome. So I will write you down. So that's going to start as soon as I finish here. So I'll try not to be too long here. Okay. Yeah, you're feeling everything. No kidding. Me too. Let me just see. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. Okay. Daughters of Mishlai. Aloha, Pink Bella. I'm in Cornville, Arizona. Okay, so I see patterns with people that book with me from all over the year. Well, not all over the year, all over the world. There's such a big pattern right now from certain parts of the planet. So east and west coast of Canada is big right now, as is Alberta, and which is important because that's where the Rocky Mountains are as well. California, Arizona, and New York. Huge representation for all of us right now. Okay, and yeah, they're just letting me know we are all clearing out and we're around. This is one of our superpowers. We're going to start feeling, if we feel nauseous, if we feel energy in this area suddenly out of nowhere, it's our super, super sensitive high alert systems that there's some darkish type energy around us. I'm going to do a separate video just about the reptilian energy and DNA. I talked a little bit about it on Saturday because it is part of our ancestral lineage. It's part of the avatars that we embodied into. And it's a big piece that's being cleared out of the planet. So our superpowers that have ramped up right now are to let us know who is who. Even if we don't see it yet, we're going to feel it, okay? Super, super sensitive. So I just got a little bit of that from the group. And that's why they wanted to let me know. So this has been a theme since the Lionsgate, but it is such a superpower. So pay attention. Pay attention if you walk into a store or you go to a restaurant to meet people, or you're just communicating with people online and suddenly you get a hit here and it feels like pressure, like pain, or you start to feel nauseous. There's also been a big thickening of the throat. that means that you are in and around energy that is lower vibrational at this time. Okay. All right, let's see what else wants to come in. Merkaba activation, huge. 2 came in, and Hathor light codes. So let's just say that that is the overall messages. Bottom of the deck, Akashic Records. Aloha Varsha from India, Akashic Records. So the Akashic Records, this is why I started to read them for myself and why I am a liaison to assist all of you. We are clearing old stories. We are releasing energy from past lives, freedom. So if we think about, let me just grab as an example, I like to use visuals, show and tell. So just think about your records. All of our records are a book. And every single chapter, every single page is something in our lifetime here on Earth. And then there's also Galactic Akashic Records from Starseed origins. So just for the fun of it. Okay, I just thought I'll just like flip to some pages. We got blue jade and red jasper. So red jasper is for physically strengthening the root chakra and stabilizing our energies, our personal energies. So that's super interesting. Blue jade is for spiritual knowledge, clear thinking, and discrimination for the third eye and the crown chakra. So if our root chakra is out of alignment, our crown chakra also goes out of alignment. They are counterbalancing. And same with if our third eye is blocked, it impacts our sacral chakra and vice versa. Okay. So we got an overall yes. We're talking about the Akashic Records. Let's look at the Merkaba. So our Merkaba is something that's repairing. It got damaged during the fall of Atlantis because the Earth grid systems got damaged. But it is something that we can envision in our third eye. It's in and around us. We actually activate it when we sleep. We can transport. It's our transportation system. But it's also great for protection and for meditation as well. So Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. I love that. So as a group and individually, we are rising up. Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. So that isn't just from now through the eclipse, full light body upgrade. So if you all have any ascension symptoms, put them in the comments because they wanted me to talk about that today as well. And a power recall. So that's it. We are on the pathway to reclaiming our powder. We're the head of the pack. So many people, friends, families, they don't know that they need to do this yet. They don't know that they need to reclaim their power. So we are going step by step ahead of them. And that's like the ripple effect for the collective. Okay. All right. Let's go to, I'm going to just overall just pull some cards and then I'll come back to the comments. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. Thank you, everyone, that you're able to join me today. I really appreciate it. Okay, just going to pull like one card from each of the decks. So we are all, everyone who watches this today, who's ascending, who's awakening, I'm so grateful that you are. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. And we are keepers of the earth. And that goes along with grid work. Why do we do grid work? Why do we do grid work? Oh, for so many reasons. I was doing grid work before I even understood it. So what we're literally doing is we are anchoring in new divine light into the earth. We can do it while we're shopping. We can do it while we're specifically doing something from our home remotely. That's what we'll be doing for the grid work assignment coming up. And then we can do it for our location. So where I am currently, I'm on the front lines. I'm in the midst of a big complex with restaurants and shopping, lots of cars, lots of businesses, big shopping mall. And I know so much more now than when I did when I worked there as a teenager. And I've moved around a lot, everyone. I've lived overseas. I've moved all over the place, but this is where I've ended up, which is so interesting, my original grid point. So I started doing grid work because I was asked to. I went within and asked, what is my mission today? And I was asked to grid Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, the city, when I lived in the city. And we do it because we came here to be keepers of the earth. We came here to assist, to be of service, whatever that means. But that's why so many of us are being called to grid work right now. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside us. So our ancestors as well are all cheering us on. Plus, we're all here. Do you know we all really reincarnated because we love Earth so much? So we have that as a commonality too, that we came here to help the Earth. And that's why Gridwork is so amazing, because we're learning so much as we're going, okay? We're learning so much. So when I started to do grid work, the more I gave to the earth, the more I received back. So that's how I became more of a channel. I became more of a channel because I started to do grid work. So it's, again, you may go within and be asked to do that. Yeah. Varsha, I'm not actually going to pull individual cards today, but if you wanted to book a mini reading, I'm going to do that right after this session, and you can check that out on my website. Okay, I will be looking at everyone's soul mission if that's what you want to book. Okay, so let's do from this deck. I received number 7, Perceptivity. Psychic healing shield. So we do something like we activate light shields to keep our vibration high, to make sure we've got strong boundaries, and to think about, okay, let me just see. Think about wearing a raincoat when it's raining and it repels the water. So think about our light shields that we activate are to repel lower vibrational energy and send it packing. We can transmute it and send it back to source with something like the violet flame, or we can work with the archangels or our guides and transmute it and return to sender as well, depending on what we're called. So basically what they're saying is, so this is a 7. So everyone start practicing working with your tools to ensure that your light shields are active for this month, okay? Aloha, Catherine. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for showing up, Catherine. I appreciate your light. And thank you, Varsha. I know you're in India. So Varsha, I was just sharing with everyone else, if you're interested to know your soul mission, I have sessions to activate your soul mission. However, there's many readings on today after this session where you can get a little mini overview, and that information's in the community tab or on the top of my website. All right, so let's continue. I'm going to ask for some dragon messages and see what the dragons want to bring in. The royal blue and gold dragon. I'm gonna, let me just see what else wants to come in, and then I'll look at all of them. The dragons are here with me, so they're going to let me know what they want me to bring. You're welcome, Varsha. Of course. You're welcome. Okay. Super interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Lyran dragon, which I just talked about. So the Lyran piece that we're all healing personally and galactically right now is so that we will develop our abilities and we will step into our power and we will feel like we belong here on the earth. For those of you who don't know, if we're connected to the Lyran constellation, that we lost our home, that constellation got wiped out. In this reality right now, we're told there's stars out there and Lyra is there, but I'm talking about the Lyra that where we lived as starseeds, and that got wiped out. So we have, and then many Lyran starseeds hopped around, including coming here to finding their home. So many starseeds do have a hard time sort of activating the root chakra connection to the earth star and feeling like you belong here, and that's connected to your mission as well. Okay, royal blue and gold dragon. So we are all royalty. We all belong here. And again, strengthening us to stand in our power with wisdom. Can you see the theme? Absolutely. So we are to awaken to our majesty and wear a cloak of power with pride. And I would say that's our light shields and as well. I love that. That's a beautiful dragon. When I work with the golden dragons, we have the solar golden dragon, the royal blue and gold dragon, and the source dragon, and also the amethyst violet flame and gold dragon. There's a bunch of gold dragons that come in. Aloha, Valerie. The omega dragon. So that's connected to the divine feminine goddess energy that I've been talking about. Harness the divine feminine power of creation. Set intentions, hold your vision, birth the higher consciousness. Okay. So many of you as divine feminines are being called to activate and integrate that divine feminine goddess energy, which can be connected to the divine goddess codes that I talk about with different goddesses, the sisterhood of the rose. We're remembering who we are and why we came. All right. And then we have the water dragon. I love this. So water is super important for us this month. Starting now for the eclipse. Okay, we'll just do it in pieces. So I'll just sort of look at from now, the 9-9 gateway and the lunar eclipse and equinox. Help you flow easily around obstacles. The Christ light and love are flowing within all of us. That's the light codes that I talk about that's coming from the sun. You can call it prime source light. You can call it the divine mother light. You can call it, divine feminine or the Christ light. That is what's coming in, and it's helping us to awaken our superpowers. And it also says go with the flow. Okay. Remember to hydrate. Remember to, you might need to add extra things to your water to hydrate, like electrolytes, sea salt. Aloha, Valerie, welcome. So grateful for all of you to be here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Where to next? I think because we're just talking about the goddesses, I'm going to pull a goddess message. I know Mother Mary came in. Kuan Yin's been coming in super strongly for me recently. So I know she's going to help us with the goddess grid work. Let's see what other goddess message wants to come in. Hathor, again, receptivity. So we've got Hathor twice. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So the divine feminine is receiving. The masculine is doing. So receiving nature, receiving meditation, receiving, helping us to stay quiet and sit still. I know for Starseeds, it's really easy to actually do moving meditations first. So I call them clarity walks, going out in nature. Even at the gym, if you move your physical body, it locks up the frequency of spinning, and you can start to get more of your intuitive abilities as well. Okay. Aloha, Christine. Welcome. And I'm going to do a unicorn and a crystal as well. We've already done the dragons. Let me just do some galactic tarot for us today. Whoa. I guess I am going to get to talk about it. I've got the devil card. It's the first card that came up. Number 1, prosperity begins. That's interesting. The waiting game. And then this one wanted to come out as well. Number 13, transformation. So, and firm foundation is at the bottom of the deck. So that is connected to our root chakra, but also what many of us are trying to manifest right now, which is maybe a new grid point, maybe a new job, maybe our soul mission, maybe abundance of prosperity, maybe a whole new tribe, right? That's all connected to our stability of feeling that we are loved and supported. I would say the theme right now is our root chakra is being challenged, and it started to really be challenged through the Lionsgate, but now I would say when Uranus went retrograde and Pluto changed signs on the 29th of August, it's think about the snow globe. It's been shaken up. So any fears, any stresses, any worries that we are still carrying or that came in with our ancestral energy is being brought to the surface to heal. And I just had an amazing session with somebody this morning. And what came through that session was they're sending out frequencies to destabilize our root chakra, to move us into fear, to move us into worry as well. So if you get into that spinning mode, turn off the media, let go of things that are worrying you, and focus on what can I do right now to stay grounded as well. Okay. And I'm going to do some clarification. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. So for those of you who are new, I'm on the west coast of Canada. I'm a couple hours north of Seattle. I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And we're doing the next big grid work piece that we're doing is to stabilize the Pacific coast and Hawaii and the Rocky Mountains. But also the reason this came forward is that I was always given years ago that the Rocky Mountains were protected, and somehow the other team managed to hack in and create some dark portals. So that's basically part of it. And it's also destabilizing all of our nature. It's like a drop in the water. Okay. So let me just see. Now this is interesting. So the devil card came in right away. So to me, that's a representation of 2D, 3D, the old systems, the dark forces that want to keep everybody here, keep everybody like, no, we don't want you evolving, we don't want you ascending. It's also based around fear, around our root chakra. It's based around the reptilians, the Dracos, the Dark ETs, and I'm using them all as a basis. They're not, absolutely not everyone is that, but that's the piece that's been coming up all year. So there are going to be lineages, people that we know that might be acting out right now because their lineage is more connected to Masonic, satanic energies that maybe they're not even aware of, that they need to heal for the ancestral lineage. It's also connected to the reptilian percentage of the reptilian DNA. So stay tuned for that video coming up. But this has come up. This has been coming up in sessions, and it's been coming up as we all know there's stuff on TV and people are doing weird things. So our superpowers are going to be like going overboard right now. The clarity for that card. Let's see what that wants to come. The 8 of Pentacles. Oh, that energy wants us all to be stressed out and like not even like no time to sleep. Nope. You have to stay on top of everything. You have to do 50 million things. You can't relax because that's the matrix. So they would prefer that we stay in that energy. Okay. All right. Let's go to Prosperity Begins. See what wants to come in. 5 of Swords. So this is, so we're kind of in it all in an inner battle right now of reassessing what's important to us and what we want to manifest for ourselves and as a collective. Okay. So 5 is about energy changing and about a battle going on, but the energy is shifting and we have to shift it within to balance it. We've got the 2 of Cups. Okay. So for all of us to move into our manifestations, our next timeline, we need to clear the old energy, let it go, figure out what will make us happy and what won't, and stay more balanced with the 2 of Cups, okay? You see the lion on the card? The Lyran energy stepping into the power. So we still are integrating all the downloads that we've received collectively through the Lion's Gate. All right, what's the waiting game? Okay. Okay. We got the 9 of Wands, which you can see there's kind of a battle, a warrior there who's gone through a battle and is very exhausted. Okay. So, but I feel like there's another message. So let me just see. And we got the 7 of Wands. So that's the fire energy. Okay. So there's two timelines. And if you feel like you're stuck in the waiting game right now, your higher self, your team, and the universe is waiting for you to pick a timeline. Do you want to move forward and be on your golden timeline and be part of the ascension, the new earth, and prosperity and abundance, which will come as we release and let go of the old matrix? Or are you feeling a little bit battered right now? You're being worn down. So for some of you, there might be some things if you're out there working in the world, which means I'm so amazed by all of you because that means your boots on the ground out there. I am as well. I'm online here with you, but I'm out there doing grid work. I'm out with the public every single day, shining my light and bringing the dragons and our energy wherever we can go. But the thing is that some souls right now you're feeling in victim mode, or you're feeling like so much stress maybe where you're working or that kind of thing. So you're at the point where you need to make a choice. That's why nothing's moving. Overall message: foundation and achievements, which is our root chakra, our dreams, our manifestations, our prayers. And the powerful 13th transformation is the divine feminine energy being brought within. So let's just see what and stabilizing, right? That's a huge point. That going from a caterpillar to a butterfly, that's what we're doing right now, all of us. Okay, so balance came in twice. We got the Temperance card. So focus on being as balanced as you can and staying present each and every day. Make sure that you're using your tools as well. And what about foundation and achievement? So for some of us, we want to move to a new grid point. We would like to start a new job. We would like to travel. Okay, so let's see. We've got the 8 of Cups. Now, this individual, again, spend time out in nature to get cleared, to stay grounded, to stay focused, to stay in the now. And I just went to the forest last night. I just breathed in the essence of the trees and thanked the trees, and just giving ourselves permission to do that brings peace to our mind and our heart, and helps to bring in our dreams, our foundations, what's important to us. We're being asked from now through the new moon. It's a powerful time to set intentions as well, but then keep looking at it, keep affirming it, keep adjusting it from now through the 9/9 portal, then from the 9/9 portal to the lunar eclipse. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, I love it. We got balance again, 6 of Pentacles. So that's the Libra energy. So by October, by the last eclipse, which will be mid-October, we're all going to be feeling so much better, and it's going to prepare us for our zero reset point. It's also going to prepare all of us in the USA and Canada for the elections that are coming up as well. So yeah, so what a great reading. Very powerful. Okay. And this is like a bigger version. If you want to book a mini reading right after this, you'll get your own personal messages about soul mission, etc. Okay. And yeah, I'm a little bit behind schedule, but that's okay. Started a little bit late. Okie dokie. I'm going to pull a unicorn and a crystal. Oh, I wanted to pull a one chakra message as well. Let me just have a sip. Okay, because I wrote down some other notes. So we are at the point of our ascension where everyone on a soul level has made, a soul has made a decision staying in 3D, in 4D, but can't move forward yet, or on the golden timeline for New Earth to ascend. And the ascension is Prime Source Creator's gift to us to go home, to leave the reincarnation cycle. We came in to just do it all, clear it and heal as much as we can. And some souls will want to stay and assist the earth, and other souls will want to go back to their galactic homeland. Okay. All right. Let me just see. So that came in super strongly. That's what's ongoing right now, and it's going to become very obvious. So I usually share this during eclipse season. You make sure you're choosing peace, inner peace, and balance. If you have individuals in your life that are bringing massive drama to your life, then know that that's a choice that you're making. But people, places, things that are not resonating with where we're going at the moment will be removed, and or it's best if you make a choice about that yourself and become very clear about your inner peace and your balance. Okay, we're to vibe high. And yes, release what no longer serves us, as well as lower timelines. What else? Oh, I'm just to talk a little bit about the grid work before I do this. So I just did a big grid work piece, talked about it on Saturday at large fairgrounds here in Vancouver. I was given the opportunity to go there twice. It was the first time a lot came forward, and the dragons and I closed looshing portals because it had been a fairgrounds for over 100 years. When I did research into the site, it also had been used for many other operations, including military, over the years. The second time I went back, I went actually to the ride section, and again we closed looshing portals. So why do we do grid work? So this is what I asked. I asked, what was the grids in that area like before we went in and did the grid work? So before we did the grid work, the looshing portals were at 70%. What is looshing? Looshing is living off the energy of fear, living off the energy of complacency, and just like not allowing an individual to think for themselves and to be in their heart and their soul. Okay. So since when I went back the second time, it had gone down to 4%. So that made me super happy. And I just wanted to share that with you all, that's the reason we do a lot of grid work. When I started doing grid work, all I was being guided to was, guess what I wished for? I wanted to move out of the city near nature, which is where I am now. And I was given every single day, follow our instructions and you will be able to leave. So I was often guided to grid the city 3 to 4 times a week, and I would just bring in the light and clean up the energy. Okay, so that's I wanted to share about that. And I get into that in the Earth Grid training. There's a grid work assignment coming up, and or Jedi training as well. Okay, all right, I'm going to pull one more. Geo, aloha, Geo. I closed a big vortex on this Navy base I walked past the other day with my black dragon. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that we're sharing this conversation and that you noticed that, and thank you for doing that. And that's what we're all being called to do. It is so cool, everyone, to work with the dragons, honestly. So yeah, that's why all the dragon activation packages are on special right now. So if anybody wants to learn how to do that, that's what I'm here to help you learn how to work with your guardian dragon and your dragons. Okay, these are energetic dragons. These are dragons that are guardians. They're not from the Draco system. They work with the galactic teams of light. There's also, like, all the goddesses have dragons that work with them, like Kuan Yin and her pink dragons. Yeah, they're amazing, and they're faithful and loyal. They are faithful and loyal to all of us and to New Earth as well. All right, I was got to just pull like a chakra message from both the Angels of Atlantis deck, and I believe this deck is called the Heart Sigils deck. I was just saying, it's hard for me to remember names of decks that I've owned for a long time. So let's just pull. What do we need to know? Archangel Raphael, Heart Chakra Communion. So it's so important for us to remain in our heart chakra to communicate and but be unified within. So our heart chakra is the key for now through the eclipse. That will be on the 17th, 18th of September. And let's pull another one. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Okay, and oh, that's important too. Okay, just remembered. All right, we also have, I love this. We have the high heart, the unicorn energy, the beloved. So some of us, we're such sensitive, gentle souls like unicorns, and you are the beloved. You are all the beloved, and we're being. Some of the going within and taking care of our energy right now and setting strong boundaries is because to know our messages come from our heart and our high heart. When the high heart is closed, the 12th chakra system is closed, and it is connected to this very gentle but powerful unicorn energy. Okay. There was a message that sort of came forward that they wanted me to show. Okay. And this is connected. I love it. It's a 9. So solitude. So prioritize your self-love, your self-care, going within energy from now through the eclipse. Okay. It's important to stay balanced and, journal, meditate, set intentions and prayers for the collective. This is very powerful if we're all doing this together. All right. Let's pull a unicorn message. See what wants to come in. Oh my goodness. Growth. And this actually came in this morning as well. So what I'm feeling, this is such a powerful time for all of us to expand and grow and elevate and quantum jump, hundreds of years of releasing karma and traumas, etc. So look at we're from going from a small baby unicorn to a large unicorn with very expansive wings. It's a very powerful time of spiritual growth, and we're taking baby steps every single day, and we're also here to share and grow together and from each other. Right, and then let's pull a crystal message. I'm going to pull 2. Interesting. Okay. Wow, I'm going to pull 3 because, yeah, so, okay. So super important right now to spend time with our crystals, whatever works for us. This is a very powerful time from now through the lunar eclipse to receive messages, including in dreams, from past loved ones that are on our team. Number 11, chastity, it's for the root chakra for past loved ones. But I just want to let you all know, myself included, we have family members, ancestors that have passed over that are part of our team that are here to assist us at this time. We also received iolite, which also is about the family and the third eye. So there may be some energy that you all are working on clearing out connected to family members not being so keen on you elevating your consciousness. So just be aware of that as well. And if you have iolite, fantastic. But what they're letting me know is any sort of blue crystal will help your throat and help you stay balanced and grounded. Lapis lazuli came in, but any sort of blue stone will help you to stay in your power and allow your third eye to function properly. Number 24, problems are resolved, third eye and throat chakras. Okay, so you can see there's a deep blue purpley energy that will facilitate and assist us all right now. I think that's it. Let me just check my notes and make sure that I talked about the grid work, the training, the dragons, the reptilian, a little bit about the reptilian DNA, and I think that's it. So if anybody has any other questions, I'm just going to quickly look. If you want to book a mini reading, then I'm going to do another quantum reading right after this for us. You can book on my website. You can still join the reading and watch, of course. Let's see. I love this. Aloha, aloha, Lisa Street. Yeah, I transformed my Pegasus aspect and it's huge, bigger than Earth. Absolutely. That's what I love about anything that we're working with. It can be small or big. So the dragons can be can fit into my apartment, but then when they expand at night, they expand through the whole neighborhood as well. So, oh, wonderful. Aloha, Lisa from Berlin, Germany. Welcome. That's amazing. And yeah. Oh, thank you. I didn't even see that. Happy solar return, Sebastian Devon. That's amazing. Thank you for being here. All right. I think that that's it. I hope that you're all doing well. And I will take a 5-minute break, and then I'll start up the next session for the mini readings. There's still availability if you want to join. And sending aloha and gratitude, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. It has been amazing. And this is going to be interesting. I made the screen go large, so yes, there we go. All right, sending aloha, gratitude, everyone. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Take care. Love and aloha.